What's up, YouTube? Boo boo. Ooh. I'm always dragging it, and you guys never stop me from dragging it. So anyway, today we're still doing Caribbean week, y'all. We're still doing Caribbean week, and during Caribbean week, I just was picking a bunch of things that, first of all, I don't just make them once in a while. These are normally stuff that I would make regardless because I am Jamaican. But I picked some also that I haven't made in a while. But this one I make all the time, outdoor, indoor. But today we're gonna make baked jerk chicken. And today I'm doing baked jerk chicken thighs because I want to see how sauteed the thighs are by themselves. I normally do like the leg and thigh connected, but today I said, you know what, let's just do the thighs. I'm only gonna do a little few because it's just for me. My kids were not interested in any spice, and I said, you know what, let me just pop 3 of these in the oven and let them bake, and why not show my good lookings what I'm making. So for our jerk chicken, I like to use a little bit of the Baby Ray's because I feel like a good jerk chicken, you use a little bit of barbecue sauce, I feel. A little bit. I'm gonna use Jerk Mild. This is my favorite brand, by the way. If you guys see it in the store, this one in particular is my favorite. I'm getting mild because, like I said, I don't really know about the spice level with me, and if one of my kids might want to try it, but I think they're ditching me on this one. Onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and paprika. And of course, the secret ingredient to getting your chicken nice and sauteed is butter. Sometimes people are scared of butter. Trust me, when you're gonna bake chicken, the best thing to hide and tuck underneath that skin is a little piece of butter. So I'm gonna get my gloves on, and I just cleaned the chicken. So the chicken is already cleaned off. I clipped off some of the fat, and I'm gonna leave the skin just for the purposes of getting it nice and crispy and baked up. And yeah, let's get started. All right, guys, we are back. I got my gloves on, and I'm ready to go. So like I said, I only did 3. I'm only gonna do 3, but this is just to show you guys how I like to make my jerk. First I'm gonna go in with my black pepper, easy. And then I'm gonna get some onion powder. I'm gonna do some always do your paprika, give it a little darkening. And then of course your garlic powder. And then your salt. Don't put too much salt because I feel like too much salt really. And then with jerk chicken, I like to lift up the skin and get some of that, as you can see, the seasoning on the inside of the skin. Because some people aren't even gonna eat the skin, but the skin is just to keep some of that flavor in. You know, a lot of people will peel off the skin, you know, because they don't wanna be big like a horse. So I like to put seasoning, rub it on the inside of the skin as well as the outside. Okay, so you peel back the skin, get some of that seasoning on the inside, okay? And then cover it back over. Make sure you get it all on there. I'm gonna add a little more garlic powder on this bad boy. It should be, yeah, a kicker. All right, so now we have that. We're gonna get our jerk, and I want to say just 2 spoons of jerk should be enough. If you put too much of this jerk seasoning, it'll become super salty. I don't know if anyone has ever told you guys, but there is a such thing as too much jerk seasoning. There is. It becomes extra salty and just overbearing, all that. Okay? I'm gonna do the same thing. You lift up the skin, rub it all around. And the last thing I'm gonna do, my hands got a little slippery, is I'm gonna put a little bit of that Baby Ray's. Not a lot. And work that in with the jerk. Work it in there. You don't have to do the Baby Ray's. You can do it without, but trust me, that little bit of sweetness with the jerk, it's worth it. Okay? All right. So now you're gonna have this. All right, so right now we're just going to cut a few squares of butter like this. No bigger, no thicker, doesn't have to be crazy. Just a few little pieces. I want to say about 6 pieces or less. And you're going to take them and you're going to lift up the skin and you're going to stuff it. Let me take them out so you can see. You're going to stuff it under the skin and then put the skin back over. Okay? Put the skin back over the butter so you don't even see it. You're going to take your chicken, lift up the skin, stuff the butter, and then cover it back over with the skin. All right? That's to get it nice and tendy. Like I said, if you're not as big back, you can skip the butter steps, but trust me, as it bakes, it's all gonna drain out anyway and go in your pan. All right, so we stuffed the 3 chickens and let's get a baking pan and get them in the oven. All right, so what I do is I always line the bottom of my pan with a little bit of jerk sauce and a tiny bit of barbecue sauce, just so they can bake and swim in it. All right, it'll look like so. Get the spoon out of the way. All right, so I'm gonna pop this in the oven and I wanna say, you know, 30-40 minutes in the oven. I don't cover it. That is another thing I wanna say. I like to just let it go ahead and get its dark baked color. I don't really cover it. Sometimes you could cover it, let it cook, and then uncover it, but I'm just gonna leave it uncovered. All right, so we'll be back, guys, after the oven. All right, guys, our chicken is out of the oven. I left it in there for 45 minutes, and as you can see, it got that nice dark, you know, that nice dark jerk color. Okay, I'm gonna put it on a plate right now next to my plantains. I made plantains, you guys, if you guys want to see how I made those, which is a really simple recipe. I made it another video. You guys could go check it out. Take a little bit of this jerk sauce. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. All right, let's taste this, you guys. All right, guys, I'm about to try it. I put 2 pieces on my plate, made some cute little reels, showed everybody what I made. I'm gonna use a fork only because it's so hot. I took it out the oven and I'm waiting on it to cool, but I'm so eager to try it. I like baked jerk as well as the oven because, I like bake as well as the grill because, you know, it's still nice and soft. Don't forget to put that butter. It helps keeping your chicken soft. Delicious. You guys, OD. I couldn't even find the words. Super lit. It's not so bad. It's kind of spicy. Has a little kick. So if you don't like a lot of spice, do not buy the spicy jerk. Stick with my mild. Anyway, you guys, try my recipe. Like, comment, subscribe, the whole shebang. Let me know some things you want me to make. I'm gonna go sit on my butt and relax and eat this chicken. And don't forget to come back to my kitchen so we could get cooking. Good lookings. All right, bye.